Ladies and gentlemen, so this is Shreyas, and today we're going to be using Express framework for to build our application. And what Express is a part of Mean Stack, and as you know, as you probably already know, that Mean is Mean stands for M is I guess MongoDB, Express.js, AngularJS, and Node.js, obviously. So that's what the full form of Mean is, and we're gonna be using that Express again to construct our application. And the way we get that done is we require an Express module, actually node module that call Express. And second thing, what we're gonna need is this Morgan logger. What this Morgan does is it allows you to log in, request and response that are being handled, information about request and response that are being handled by the server in a specific format. And the third thing is for our port, and we're defining the port to listen to. We already discussed the concept of port later, in previous video. And app Express. So now what we are saying is over here should say Express actually. So what we are saying is that this variable is going to be our application part, and it's going to be using all the functionalities that Express provides. So what we're going to be saying now is app.use and Morgan dev. So what we are saying now is that for you this application use this middleware. That's exactly what it calls, middleware. And as I said this before, that this Morgan is allows you to log information about requests and response handled by the server in specific format that the Morgan itself has defined. And that's why we are passing this dev parameter, that we want to log information in the development format or dev format. And the next thing what we're going to be needing is the static files. Use express.static plus public. So what we're seeing over here is we are defining a path for static file. So what this does is it returns full path of the current file. So in this case it's server.js, and that file is inside my app, so it's going to return full path of that file. And what we are saying is that inside that, just concatenate this public directory since it's there, and anything inside that is going to be the resource of static files that we're going to be serving to the clients. And what static files are is the static files holds the content that does not frequently change. So HTML would be one of them, images would be one of them. So as you can see, you will see that each and every client get served with some common files, and that's what static files stand for, those common files that each and every client is going to be receiving upon request. And as I said before, the example would be HTML design or images that you see on the websites that are frequently the same for all the users, and that's what static files are. So the next thing what we're going to be needing is we're going to start listening to this application. We're going to make this application listen to specific port, and the way we get that done is as we done that in previous video. And obviously I'm going to be logging information about what server this is running on. Port. So that's pretty much it. And now you created your server, I guess, and that's just few lines of code, I guess, And see, as you can see over here, we are making this application use this static static file, these static files that are included in this public directory. and after that we are listening to it. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. And excuse me. uh let's blast this application up and let's see. It's gonna throw errors about express module not found or something. And as you can see over here, cannot find module express because we never installed it, and that was my whole purpose of never installing it before. So you guys can see what happens when you don't install modules. It's just a simple thing. Sometimes people forget to do, and then they wonder what happened. So let's install that. So in order to install, we will have to run this npm command. We say npm install the module name and dash dash save. What this dash dash save is gonna do is it's gonna store the modules inside our application folder or directory. And you guys will exactly see when the node underscore module right here, modules appear. And pretty much what happened is that when you said install save, it's generated this file structure, and inside here you will see express right there, and that's where it holds all the packages or express package that we just installed. And second thing what we're gonna be needing is Morgan. So both of the modules got installed successfully, as you can see over here. Now all we have to do is fire up the application. Oops, right there. Okay, so as you can see, the application is working perfectly, and server is running at localhost 3000. Let's test it out. There, hello from Express, and that's coming from this, as we defined in the static file, that we want to serve this as a static file. Hello from Express, it's coming from there. The second thing, as we talked about Morgan, let's see. So over here you see it's logging information about GAD 3 forward slash so this standard path or standard URL, and then 304. So that's the format that we define over here. That's the type of format we want to define here. And if we take this out, what's gonna happen is it's gonna log this information. It's not gonna log information in this specific format that you see right now. It's gonna be much more inconvenient. Okay, let's make a request. As you can see over here, it logged the information but not in correct format or like really good format, and it's kind of hard to read. So that's where the Morgan steps in and takes over and allows us to read proper logs proper response and request status, and allows us to read it correctly. So I guess that's about it with this application or small Express application. And moving forward, we will be using Express generator to generate our scaffold up a simple Express application, and from there we'll start coding our application fully. So that's it for now, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'll catch you guys later. If you guys have any questions or concern, please feel free to leave the comments.